Okay, Warrior Martial Arts Supply has a pretty exciting product. This is called a Recoil reaction stand. All of our dummies are made to work on multiple stands. This is one of them. The purpose of this stand is it turns a static dummy, which means the dummy remains still, or somewhat still, to a rotating dummy. So now you have the ability to do techniques where when you want to work shifting, you can shift through the limb. Unlike on the traditional lock way, you have to do much more stepping around the limbs. So what this stand allows your dummy to do is to move a little bit more freely and realistically, where you get to actually take the limb off the center line, which is the objective in Wing Chun. Okay, as you can see, you're able to shift and you're able to move the limbs. You can do multiple techniques on here. Okay, a little bit of explanation for some of you who do not train in the system, just so you guys understand why the recoil is important in my opinion. The traditional design of the Wing Chun dummy upper arms, the reason why they are at this angle here, a lot of people think it's because it's a hook, represents a hook punch or something like that. Actually, that's not true. When you stand center to the dummy, if you were to extend these arms, they go to your shoulders, so it's really not hitting you. So you say to yourself, well, why would you block a strike which is not already hitting you? And the answer to that is, when you train on any piece of equipment, you're not just hitting a piece of equipment. You're using your imagination that you're defending strikes, and you're seeing these strikes. It's called mental visualization. So what you're doing, in essence, in the Wing Chun dummy with these arms at this angle, is that you are imagining a strike coming on your center line, and you redirect the strike, and when you make contact with these upper arms, you're in the finished position of the block. Now what the recoil stand allows you to do, one of the ways I like to do a few drills on here, is I will stand with, say, the upper limb on my center line. So now when I'm in this position here, this is hitting my center line. Now because of the movement and flexibility of the stand, I'm able to physically take that limb off the center line and strike. So what this allows for is you're getting the pressure from this dummy, and you are taking that and redirecting it. And all this, you're working, you're shifting. So I'm going to do a few little demos on here just to give you an idea of some of the drills you can do with this type of a stand. That's just a bone sao, tanda. Bone sao, tanda. With this, you're working the shifting, you're getting pressure. So this is very important, I feel, in the Wing Chun training. Again, not to take anything away from the original way it's been done, you still have the ability to lock this when you want to do the traditional drills, where you do all the moving and the dummy stays static. And then when you want to remove the pins, you can easily do these type of energy drills. Okay, so now you see the movement that this dummy stand provides, the recoil stand. Now I'm going to also show you that you can lock the base and you can still train on it the traditional way. Locking pins go in the back. Now at that point, now you have a traditional moving dummy where there's just some give to it and it's not going to recoil. So at least you get the best of both worlds with this stand. The other nice thing about this stand, it is a wall-mounted unit, but it does take up a lot less room than, say, the traditional wall stand, which is about 70 inches wide. This stand itself is actually 7 inches wide, which is actually narrower than the dummy itself. Up and down doesn't take up any room, and off the wall, this is pretty much as close as you're going to get to a wall with a wooden dummy stand. So therefore, you're going to save a lot more space in your room.